baby. I'm not really sure what I'm doing today, but what's new with that? Anyways, let's work on Frankenstein, yeah. Bam. Alright, so let's get all the spark plugs tightened up and start working on the wiring situation, baby. I'm not really sure how to put the distributor in. So we may or may not tackle that. Well, either way, I gotta tackle it. So, I mean, boom. So I might have to replace this. I thought the seal went in, not out, and now it's loose and I can't get it back out. So I might have to replace this thing, but that's not really the end of the world. I need to get the distributor in. You can see it goes right there. So I just need to figure out how that all lines up. So that's what I'm trying to sort out now. So I just got done talking with Sam. Thank you very much, Sam, for the help, by the way. And it looks like I'm going to need a second set of hands for the distributor to make sure it's lined up top dead center for my compression stroke or whatnot. So we're going to hold off on the distributor. I'm going to finish with the body bolts, make sure all the body bolts are in, because I still have a handful, especially like in the inside fenders and whatnot, to get done. So might as well get that done while I sort out my next steps with this whole engine situation, baby. Alright, so now I'm going to get the fender bolts that are right inside here, but on the inside. Boom. That sucks. I broke the bolt off. That's a real bummer. Must have been in there wrong somehow.
Broken bolts are my favorite.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to drill it out. So awesome. So awesome. Anyways, as joyful as that is, I think I'll circle back because I'm getting frustrated with it. It's a little frustrating. Well, and I got to charge the drill, so I'll keep going with the body panels and I'll just be more careful. Boom, baby. So I got all these bolts pretty much back in. I'm just missing this one, which isn't lining up, so I'm gonna have to mess with that. And then I got to take that bolt out up here, the broken one that's on the top. And so there's one bolt above that I'm going to wait to pop in until I get this other one out, just to make sure there's no issues. Surprised because I thought this was going to be just cake. And it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. As much as I'd like to think I'm almost done, I still got a lot of stuff to do. That's okay. But yeah, we still have our work cut out for us. So I think what I'm going to do is get these replacement bolts right here, the ones that hold the core support. And I think I'm going to get some new body bolts too, like the one that broke off, because there's been a couple that have broken off. So either way, I'm going to be short on bolts, and I'd like to replace some of these rusty ones just for good measure. But let's go get the replacement core support bolts, these bad boys, so I can make sure those are good. And then what I'll probably do is get Alex or somebody over here to help me with, basically Sam was telling me with the distributor, you got to tap it, take the number 1 cylinder spark plug off, put your hand over that hole, and then have your buddy tap it with the ignition. So just, till it turns over, and then that'll create, when you feel it push your hand off from the pressure, then that's how you know you're at least on the compression stroke. So I'll probably have Alex or somebody help me with that. But in the meantime, let's keep plugging away, baby. Tell you, these deep socket, the set that I just got is definitely coming in handy. Pretty excited about that. All right, so I'm gonna go get those new bolts, and boom, that will be good. That one, yeah, that one will pop out right there. So there's that. Okay, baby, boom. Let's do that. The Home Depot trip didn't actually pan out. Searched through all the bolts, couldn't find them. Actually went to Ace Hardware. It's the same place I went last time that I couldn't find the bolts, and I found them right away. So definitely probably just go here first next time. Found the bolts. It was actually really easy too. All right, boom. All right, my buddy Quint 1836 was telling me that I really should have that support beam for the AC unit. So I'm gonna paint that bad boy, as well. So I'm going to paint that, and then I'll put that on, and I'll put those new bolts on as well. All right, baby, boom. So I just need to figure out what's going on here. So I got this side on, which is easy enough. But now it's putting a ton of pressure. Actually, I think it should be okay. I'm worried about the amount of pressure this is pushing out on this. I think I'll be okay, but definitely don't have the right bolt here. So I need to figure out what's the correct bolt to go right there. But definitely looks better painted, huh? Doing on this one is I just put a nut on the back of it, because otherwise it was touching the valve cover, and to keep it from putting too much pressure. I mean, honestly, this provides a better angle in my opinion. If there's any reason why I shouldn't do this though, somebody comment if you wouldn't mind. But basically that got that all hooked up. Looks way better. Looks way better now that it's green too. All right, so now I'm going to replace these bolts. These are the ones that I got just a moment ago. So I'm going to swap those ones out. All right, boom. So that side's in. This side, I'll show you in a second, but it's not wanting to move, and I don't want to break any more bolts. So I think what I'm going to do is put some WD-40 on the top and let it soak, and then that way I circle back. It's mostly already there, but I don't want to break another bolt. I'll show you what I mean. So you can see it's starting to come through, but on the top side, I don't know if we can get in there or not. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see, but there's still a gap. See the gap? I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just going to spray some WD-40, and I'll circle back. This side is good. I do need to replace this, whatever you call this rubber piece. So I'll have to do that sometime in the future. All right, let's get some WD-40 on that. And I also got these body bolts, which ironically were actually just called body bolts. So we got some of those. Hey, as always, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I try and keep these videos entertaining for you. But if you could like, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know the drill, baby. And thank you, Sam, for your help. And thank you, Brandon. Actually, hey, Brandon Hamlet gave me a great idea. So we don't need to stop. You know, once this thing's running, we still got a lot we could do. You know, we could put a 4-wheel drive setup in here, and we could lift this bad boy. So there's still tons of work that can be done on Frankenstein. So as close as it seems we are with my skill level, it's still going to take a little bit. So boom, baby.